Yes, 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 yes. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's Walter Trotter the Sum. TrotWAM on Twitter. I'm your host, Wham OG. It's Who-Bangin Sports Talk Lounge. Who-Bangin Sports Talk Lounge every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Who-Bangin Sports Talk on YouTube. Hit the like button if you are viewing here on YouTube as well as Twitter. Make sure you guys like there. You know what I'm saying? Follow whatever. You feel me? Give out plays for free. You know what I'm saying? Sort of good, sort of high quality, sports gambling advice over here. Shout out to y'all out there that know what it is. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you will learn. So shout out to everybody. We doing it right now. It's Friday. 6 p.m. I've been holding it down on the Fridays. You feel me? Solo Bolo, my guy DJ Bigboss been having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Living as he should. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody as well out there. I'm trying to get this game on right now because we got live action. I don't got no action right now. Didn't make a wager on this Golden State Memphis Grizzlies game. I did not make a wager here yet. So I'm thinking we could get some action live. I mean, last week we hopped on, if I'm not mistaken, it was Houston Rockets plus 10.5. They ended up winning outright. Had some points there. It was some interesting things that was said. And from that point on, man, we did what we had to do. We made something happen there. I'm trying to get this game on. Like, what the fuck is going on my computer? This shit is weird. It's weird shit, man. I can't really explain it there, but whatever. But yeah, all right. That was a good winner. Hopefully we can bring that energy as well tonight. We're trying to win every time we out here, especially every time we put a bet in. So you know what it is. We got it's only right. But what I'm gonna do in the meantime, because obviously the games haven't started yet, I'm gonna break down a few of these series that we already know that's gonna happen. The playoff starts tomorrow. A lot of games are four major games tomorrow. Majority of those are on the East, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, May 22nd, we got the Miami Heat. First game of the day is going to be Miami Heat against the Milwaukee Bucks. Come on now. This is going to be a very interesting series. It's a rematch from last year. It's a lot of rematches starting off in the first round. You got this matchup. You got the Clippers and the Dallas matchup. This matchup is very interesting. It's a lot of bad blood, a little bit more bad blood than the other matchups. So this is going to be a nice, grimy game. Nice, grimy series. I think that the Milwaukee Bucks may be able to pull it out, may be able to just knock this down as far as convincingly. As far as the years for both teams, it's been very consistent on the basis of my Milwaukee Bucks, but obviously, we've been seeing that for the past 5 years. So can we think that it's going to be anything different? Hey, it could be something different this time. This is Giannis' best offensive game as far as his numbers wise. His best year offensively. So he can make he can kind of pull it out there. Shout out to Yekai one. I'm trying to fuck that up. Or Yekai one, whatever. My apologies, bro. Dallas Clippers. They have bad blood as well. Yes, of course they have bad blood. Luka got a couple game winners on their ass. Beat their ass one time this year as well on a Sunday night, a Sunday game with everybody playing. They got some bad blood for sure. For sure they got some bad blood. For sure they have bad blood. But let's talk about this game first. As far as the Heat Bucks, I think that the Heat, they got a lucky spread last year, man. I've been saying it earlier this year. I'm going to stick to my guns, man. I believe they had a nice road to the finals last year. Very nice, and you probably won't see that happening in a long time for any team because it's tough matchups regardless in any journey into the playoffs, but I mean to the championship. But they had one of the easiest I've seen in a long time. So I would stick to that. I would stick to the Miami Heat being able to, take advantage of what they had last year, and it was definitely commendable. But On that being said, I still believe that the Miami Heat had a easy favorable matchup there last year. So this year's not going to be the same for the Bucks. They've been playing very consistent. I think the offense from Giannis is going to step in, and I also think that the role players are a little bit better this year. You know, you got a little bit better role players on the Bucks this time around, so I think that's going to mean something as well. So I think the Bucks is going to be able to take this on convincingly, maybe cover through 4 times every time they win. You know, I think they're going to cover when they do win those 4 games to win the series. I think they will cover. So you may be able to take advantage of them in spots. I think the first time around, I think that's a good spot for them as well. I'm most likely going to be on a Bucks tomorrow. It just don't make any sense other way. I like the Bucks first half. I might like them in the first quarter as well. It looks like the Bucks may be the spot here. I just think that, of course, they played really good defense on Giannis last year. They were able to build the wall. You know, I know people are going to say these things. You know what I mean? I know they're going to say these things, but I believe that the Bucks may be in a bad team this year, as far as on the good side of things, like whooping ass, taking names, see them in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Nets type of deal. You know what I mean? I think that's what we're going to see with the Bucks this year. And it could be interesting. It's going to be interesting later on down the line. Don't get me wrong. Of course, things have to, play out, but one game at a time. And I think the first game you're going to see the Bucks put a smack down. Maybe it'd be a ladder spot, but I'm leaning more towards the full game here rather than taking the first half off jump. But I'm most likely gonna have action on that first half too. So I'm probably gonna lock it in, but before the end of the night. But it's nothing I've locked in yet. But those are my leans here. So start off with that one. That's my predictions here. I think the Bucks maybe considerably win this in 5 games. Because Bucks in 5 here. I think the Bucks in 5 is very reasonable here. I think that's what we're gonna see. It's gonna be wrap this shit up. We get time to practice. Wrap this shit up. We don't even know these teams really. And that's the craziest part about all this year that we watched. We don't really know these teams that haven't been able to make adjustments, get better, and learn from that and build chemistry. So as far as the Nets, the Lakers, Bucks, I don't think we really know these teams yet. I don't think the Bucks is going to show you that the Heat just really a bad team. And they had really bad issues. They were missed out on Giannis. It's going to pretty much show long term for them. But from here on out, like I believe right now, it's not a good spot for the Heat. I guess they can easily make their shots, though. Obviously, the Heat is a streaky team. And I say that they're definitely a streaky team, but they can easily make their shots. But I don't think that's the case, man. I don't think that's the case. But I'll go into this next game. Next game here, this is very interesting as well. This next game, and I just went back to today's game. My apologies. This next game is where the bad blood we were just talking about. The Dallas Mavericks on the road in LA, Los Angeles. Going against the Clippers, man. The Clippers pretty much healthy here. They got guys back. Now, before I start yelling any Clipper hate or anything that, somebody that I know that's going to be watching, saying that, yo, Wham, you was out there just talking this anti-Clipper shit, which I am most of the time. I am. But today I'm just basically being a realist here. Obviously, I think that the Clippers are a good team. Like, I think they're a good team. As far as efficiency, they've been very effective all year. As far as offensively, they've been very effective. Can't say anything bad about them there. I will say about their defense, but I think Zubac will be big time this time around in the playoffs. I'm starting to hope that Zubac shows up for them. I like Zubac. Just being a Laker fan, I like Zubac. I'm still pissed off that we got rid of him for nothing. And yeah, but neither here nor there. And shout out to this Contact Haze IPA I'm sipping on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this. This shit is pretty good. Got me feeling pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, with my Laker hat on, but watching this game, hoping that these guys pull it off. I'm kind of hoping. I'm kind of rooting for a blowout here for Steph Curry. I want him to blow these guys out, but I don't know, man. We're gonna watch these games. We're gonna be able to see what's going on, but I think this is going to be very interesting. And we're going to be on for a little bit. It's 6:15 right now. A lot of people probably don't even know that we're on. I didn't get to retweet the information here. Let me make sure I do that. But right now, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies, 5-point underdogs. Steph Curry, you know, did what he had to do against the Lakers. Wasn't able to pull it off, but very close. Covered the spread. Played really well. Right now, the hottest team I would say has got to be Golden State over the last month or so. It has to be Golden State. They've been playing really well. So obviously, I'm hoping for them to blow them out and to go off here, but I can see it anyway. The total right now is 220 and a half. Jump ball. Golden State win possession. It's gonna be very interesting, man. It's a very interesting game. Very interesting game here. Very interesting game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this bad boy. Feel me? Good looking out. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Hop in. Oh yeah, there we go. Here 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 we go. We got action now. There we go. My apologies, you guys. All right. So, first 3-point. I mean, and I'm gonna say this too, as far as being on the West Coast. We wish we had FanDuel. Man, we wish we had FanDuel. Because the little 3-point prop or first 3-point make and all those things be just super favorable juice, bro. Like they be super favorable juice. I'm able to look at the lines even though I'm not able to bet them. So I still find a way to get to look at the lines. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for some information somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But most of the part, like can't hit it. And you know what? It's very interesting as well as far as like how good somebody that people are talk shit about. Like somebody will talk shit about Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins been playing really fucking good defense all year, and now he's knocking open shots down. Another guy that just knocked down an open shot is John Morant. John Morant, we be talking shit about him all the time. You know, my guy Ski for sure be talking shit, as he should though. You know what I'm saying? Because he always run his mouth on Twitter and shit. No, he neither here nor there. But that should be funny though, man. Like hearing these guys talk after games, you know, see which ones is really affected by like what people say. Understandably so, we all human. But you know, for example, the Kwame Brown shit, like I thought that shit was funny as well. You know, the Kwame Brown shit. He got 20 years of frustration built up. That was travel, John. Yeah, they should have called that travel, but they called something else. Sometimes the refs fuck up. Sometimes the ref fucked up right there. Hey man, but yeah, man, the way I'm looking at this game, I want to see if Valanciunas is going to get active down low. You know, is he going to get active? He's going to, you know, force his will, if you may say, force his will down low because Grizzlies are one of the number one team points in the paint. So if he's able to force his will, you know, that's going to be interesting. Some people say that, you know, it's a tough game for the Warriors just because they had a tough game against the Lakers just, you know, not so long ago. You know, you can say the same thing for the Memphis Grizzlies, you know, as well. You know, that game was kind of tough still. You know, it was kind of tough still. You know, with the Spurs, it was kind of tough. You can say the same thing. Not as tough, obviously, you know what I'm saying, with the theatrics. The Lakers going to bring the show. That shit is annoying as fuck. I put the hat on, you know what I'm saying? But that should be annoying as fuck, bro. Lakers be with the theatrics. That shit is annoying. So you know, before we even get started, like, and I know it just derailed from what I was supposed to be talking about the Mavs Clippers, because I mean, who cares? Like this Clippers should just blow them the fuck out. Like the Mavs ain't really ready. I'll leave it at that. I'll give you guys my predictions here. Like, honestly, not going to make a bet on this game until like third game probably. But if I was to make a bet, it probably would be Clippers early, first quarters, starting off, and I think Clippers in 7 or 6 or 7. You know, I can see this game being some weird shit too, but just because it's Luka. But I'm not want no action on that. I think that's some shady, weird shit over there. I'm gonna leave it alone. But going into this next game here, Boston Celtics. I'm going to have action on this game somehow, some way. Boston right now are 8-point underdogs against the Brooklyn Nets at Brooklyn. Total is at 229. I'm thinking about this over for sure. I'm thinking about going early over as well, like a first quarter over. If I could get something reasonable, I think we could get something reasonable. If I'm not mistaken, like around 56, 57, or maybe, I don't know if it's 60 here, but I thought I seen 57. So now they got it off. I thought it was going to be probably like around 57. Let's give like 57. That's a nice look number. Don't think like it's going to happen because the total's at 229, so that probably won't happen. But yeah, I'm thinking of overs early in that game, in that series. As far as this Celtics Brooklyn, I think Brooklyn is going to be very much outmatched. They're going to outmatch the Celtics. They don't have their, not saying cohesiveness for the Celtics, but these guys haven't really gelled yet. Like, they haven't really been able to play enough games without Jaylen Brown to be able to do something. The fact that they don't have Jaylen Brown is going to be, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. I thought it was going to stick out like a sore thumb against the Washington Wizards, but they can't play defense, and that was that. They can't play defense, so that's that. But for this game, they're going to see a lot more. They're going to see a lot more better defense from Brooklyn Nets than you're going to see from the Washington Wizards. So I think the Brooklyn Nets should watch them pretty good. 5 games, if that. I think this could be a sweep here. I really believe this is a sweep. I believe this is the sweep. If you're going to call a sweep out of all the series here, I think this one will be mostly called the sweep out of all the series. Even if it's, even with Washington against Philadelphia, you can see them clamping up and locking them down, which we could talk about next. I just believe that this could be the sweep, though. But just without Jaylen Brown, you're going to see Kobe try to take over a team with only Smush Parker on the floor. And that's probably what you're going to see with the Celtics. No offense to Kemba Walker. No offense to any of those other guys, but they're relying on Romeo Langford, Naismith. These guys haven't been able to blossom or even progress or even have an identity in the NBA, let alone carry a team, in clutch minutes, even if it's the bench, you know what I'm saying, in a playoff game. So that's something that I don't have confidence at all against a team that has a lot of veterans on the team, a heavily staffed, star-studded staff, as well as far as Brooklyn's coaching staff. They're going to try to take this shit by storm, blow them out. You're going to see a lot of these teams stop playing around like Vogel, stop playing around like Steve Nash. A lot of those guys, both of those coaches right there that I just mentioned, they've been playing around with their damn lineups too damn much, playing around, experimenting and shit. Some things been successful, of course. It's been working for them somehow, but they ain't doing that shit in the first round, bro. They about to knock this shit down. They not playing around right here. So I think that this is the sweep for sure. If you could count any of the sweep games, this one will be more of a sweep for me. The Celtics, Brooklyn there. I think that's for sure. That's probably what that is. Other than that, this next game for Saturday, and it's Portland Trailblazers. This is actually one of my favorite series of the playoffs. In the first round, it's going to be the Portland Trailblazers of the Nuggets. I think this is an over machine. I'm for sure going to lock in this over. Probably after we lock in one of these live plays, if not two, here in this Grizzlies game. But I'm gonna keep my eye out on this game as well. But I think the over right here is something I'm probably going to lock in first. I think the over in this game is something I might want to lock in first. This Denver, they tend to not play any good defense. Portland, we know they don't play any lick of defense. And who's going to stop each other? So I think that this over is probably a good spot at 227.5. I think this is going to be in the 245 range, 260 range, 130 each type team. You know what I mean? Maybe even go to fucking overtime, because Denver loves going to overtime in tough contested type games against high quality teams. And this is a high quality team in Portland. Portland's been playing well. We could put that shit up here. I'm sorry, you guys. Just in case people fast forward and trying to see what I'm talking about. I can see Portland playing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? I can see Portland playing pretty well in this series. There's a reason why this is my favorite series because I don't really know where to call it. I think the best and more appropriate way to being able to attack this series is going to be in the props perspective. Seeing where the matchups lie and see who could take advantage of their matchups based off of length or skill or just basically even experience, just based off of like what you expect, like what Carmelo should do against some of these smaller guys against Denver. If he's going to be guarded against Aaron Gordon, then you may want to take his unders because he's going to have a great defender on it. But most likely he's not going to be guarded by him. He's going to be guarded by somebody that's, on the low side of things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a Jermichael Green or whatever. I may missed his name right there, but no, neither here nor there. But here I say this though. As far as this series, I think you're going to have to win this series in the game 6 or 7. If you're going to be one of these teams, you're going to have to win this series in 6 or 7. It's going to go all the way there. As far as Denver Nuggets, you're going to see them have still a good enough matchup discrepancy with Jokic that he could take advantage and try to win this game, win a game or two. I think that's going to happen. And Monte Morris, I'm looking for him to get healthy and get all the way back acclimated. See him make his imprint, because he's one of those guys that has been able to take care of the ball in the playoffs, along with doing his thing in there. And I'm watching the game right now as well. Memphis has just came out and whooped on that ass. They have 18 points. They got 18-7. This is probably a good spot to lock in on with the Warriors here, guys. It's probably a good spot to lock in on the Warriors. They have -1 though, and I do not like that at all. So I'm gonna wait, and rightfully so, because we're not getting a good enough number on the Warriors. We want them as an underdog here. So let this lead be taken by Memphis for so long. I think. Oh yeah, that was awesome, bro. I think you're gonna see the Warriors step back up, but you got to watch mannerisms though. When you live betting, you got to look at these guys' body language, mannerisms, and shit. If they start to show me that they could put their heads down, because the Warriors do have that tendency of falling in line and being defeated. They spoke on that before, as far as Steph Curry and Draymond Green, how defeated they have been. And as I say that, Draymond Green is missing free throw, wide open shots and shit. They can find their way defeated at points. So before I actually make a bet on the Warriors, I definitely am going to pay attention to their mannerisms and shit. But other than that, man, going into this game, and I'm sorry to cut right into what I was saying about this Denver series. This is going to be a very interesting series. I expect Denver to for sure run like 7-8 deep. I expect them to run like 7-8 deep. Typically, what they normally would do. And Portland on that, it's going to be very crazy and very interesting to see who's available, because they got guys that still come back and shit. I think they still got options on Zach Collins being able to come back, if I'm not mistaken. That should be weird. Jack Collins just makes his season debut in the fucking playoffs, which would be terrible, you know what I mean? But they still got weird shit like that they could throw out there. Shout out to a lot of those guys on that team. Robert Covington. As far as Norman Powell, been playing really well. Looks like John Moran is coming in with his bag. This is a great revenge spot as well for the Memphis Grizzlies. Last time these guys played, Steph Curry went off, still on his streak, on his tangent that he's still on. It looks like it's just a struggle here, from this point. It looks like it could be a struggle. Now we get the underdog spot here with the Warriors at +1.5, but it's still juiced, so you don't want to take it. I actually want to wait until they tie this shit up and then take the fucking Memphis Grizzlies. Probably the way this game is probably shaping up, I'm starting to see those same mannerisms that I was just warning everyone out about on a lot of these guys. They looking like they're kind of already giving up here with these offensive rebounds and so on from there. So I'm sorry for going in and out there, but as far as this Portland game, it's going to be very interesting. I can see Denver taking this series though. Even though they don't have those guys back, as far as Jamal Murray, that's a big loss, of course. I still believe that Portland is just probably not it. I think Portland can pull it off, but again, if you're going to win this series, it's going to be in the 6-7 spot game. It's not going to be by 5 or 6 games. I'm sorry, it's not going to be by 4 or 6 games. It's not going to be a sweep. It's not going to be by 5 games. It's going to be in the 6-7 game for sure. Other than that, I don't really have too much on this game, but I am going to be situationally betting on this game. Nothing I have mentally there, like I have as far as like the Heat Bucks. Like I have that kind of look. I'm taking the Bucks here in this spot. As far as the Brooklyn Nets, I'm taking the Brooklyn Nets early as well, to be, clicking at all cylinders. As far as this Wizards game though, Wizards Philadelphia, this one is very interesting. Now, Wizards in Philadelphia is the most interesting because I say that you would think that it's Philadelphia here that should be just, blowing these guys out. But I think that you're going to see some games that Washington look like they can't do any wrong because these guys play these guys before. And I don't have their matchups here. Let me pull up their matchups. Let's pull up their matchups here. I don't have their matchups here yet up. But I want to say, and I'm very kind of confident in these guys being able to kind of smack them up. If I'm not mistaken, but I may be just falling off the wagons there. Just sipping on this little drink right here. Shit, got me a little trippy. So this game is as far as on Sunday, Philadelphia are 7.5 favorites at the house, of course. Now you definitely want them favored at home. As far as them being in that type of environment, that's probably where I would want them to be back in this Philadelphia spot. Because as far as a home team, they're 22-13 against the spread, covering 62%. As a home favorite, they're 58% as far as covering, so 18-13 to the one. But this is the playoffs. Let's look back into the playoffs though. As far as that would be more interesting to me, like what they're doing in the playoffs, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we can bring that up a little bit later. There, I'll leave that alone. But this team is a good home team, so covering at home shouldn't be a problem. The main issue or the main question is as far as what Washington team are you getting? Bertans continues to be a bad 3-point shooter, which is a problem for $80 million 3-point specialist. And he's not able to produce there. At this level, he's supposed to be the guy that you could rely on for Russell Westbrook, but he has to rely on somebody that was just recently traded over there, and Daniel Gafford, who's been, answering the phone. Picking up the phone every chance that he gets. And, he had 18 minutes last game or something like that in the first half or something. It just went crazy. Was the main reason why the Washington Wizards was able to get locked in on this spot going against the Philadelphia 76ers. So, Bertans, though, are you there? Because by the time they already had the league, they threw Bertans back out there. He was 0 for 2 for 3. Then he got 2 straight threes, got a layup or 2, got his rhythm. It looked like it was, kind of got it situated. But I'm keeping an eye on Bertans, bro. He gonna have issues right here. You feel me? Like, this is the 76ers, bro. Like, they got the best defense right now. Like, bro, you about to have issues. You are already having issues with the fucking Indiana Pacers. Gee. It's going bad. You had issues with the Celtics, like, bro, 0 for 7 against the Celtics. Main reason why they're lost that game, bro, like 0 for 7. Some of those catching fadeaway shots need to be more straight up for him, I think, and he needs to be like jumping into his shot. And that's just basically off of me being like a shooter or a somewhat shooter. That's probably what I think his problem right now is, or, just the way the plays are set up for him. That's just put him in bad positions or some shit, or they're not assisting to him getting out of this slump, because it helped when they're focusing on getting him out of the slump. it did help, but the opportunities that he was getting in game, in action, in crunch situations and scenarios, they're giving him like layup as far as fadeaway catch and shoot threes. Like that shit's tough, bro. Like he in a slump. He 0 for 7 from the last game. Like we can't just start off doing this shit in the game. And they took his ass out, got the lead. Let's throw this ass back out there. So he still went under his 3-point make total, which was something I sprinkled. I didn't hit heavy, but I sprinkled. Should have hit it heavy though. But I'm going to keep an eye on Bertans. If Bertans is showing up, they may be able to win 2 games here. If not, this is another watch for. This could be another game you want to watch for. Fucking sweet. Another game here. It could be a head-on collision course for the 76ers going against this Brooklyn Nets. It could be that type of scenario here, and that's kind of where I'm landing on that game. But other than that, I'll leave that alone. Let's go into this game as well here. We just got to breeze through this shit because it's getting interesting in this Memphis Grizzlies. Right now, I got the line at 2.5 for the Grizzlies. Again, plus money on the Golden State Warriors. Plus money on Golden State Warriors right now. So everybody that got them at -5, feeling sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sucks ass because that shit happens. But sheer fucking live bettor only, bro. Like at this point, sure sucks. Like I'm drinking and shit in the playoffs. Like I usually be happy, sipping kombucha, drinking water, hydrated and shit. Nope. I'm packed with sodium, drinking fucking beer, IPAs and shit. Joking and shit, but it's stressful now. But it's the NBA season, man. It has me stressful for sure. Haven't been this bad in the longest ever as far as gambling publicly. Never been this bad ever. I haven't had this bad of a season since I was like learning this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit's bad, bro. But it is what it is. We gotta, go with the punches. We up still, so we gotta take that as a W. You know what I'm saying? Every W counts. You can't count the negative shit in life. Gotta count the positive shit because the positive shit, it's gonna be able to get you through at that adversity that you're talking all that shit about. You know what I'm saying? Positive is gonna get you through the shit, and it's only right to keep going. I'm almost done with this one. We got another one. So, yeah, bro. Down by 10 points, Golden State. They are down by 10 points. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 points now. 24-16, 213, 210 left in the first quarter. Getting action on Golden State is even money. Plus 130 probably was the spot to take them at. That probably was a spot. It's too early to call the game. Can't say that they're done. They're done and they're cooked, but the computers obviously did that already. Put the plus 130 on them. Tried to cook them. Tried to put them in the oven. Computers try to put Curry in the oven. Getting some motivation now. So that's the interesting part about this game. But let's break down this actual game that we have here stamped because I've been bullshitting here. It's the Atlanta Hawks. Let's double dip this. Yeah, just for they don't know. The Atlanta Hawks. Great season, great bounce back season for the Atlanta Hawks. After firing your coach the day after Black History, that Black History Month, very funny, very, very hilarious there, symbolic to me. I just love that idea. That was fucking hilarious, right? Stupid as fuck. I thought it was stupid, but it actually turned out to be the better. Nate McMillan was the coach they needed at the time. Luckily, he was on the bench, and they fired Lloyd Pierce, inserted Nate McMillan, and boof, they're in the playoffs. They're really hot. One of the best defensive teams once he got a hold of that team. Now over the five games that he played, the first 5 games, he was the number 1 defense in the league in that span. Very, very intuitive with his team and got his team right where they needed to be, and now they're in the playoffs. And that guy was very interesting to me too, because it's like, how did he end up in a fired role with the Indiana Pacers when that situation wasn't his issue. You know what I mean? Like that was my pet peeve, or that was my beef with the situation with him getting fired or let go at Indiana, especially after getting the contract extension, which was weird. Like, oh, we're gonna give you this money, but you gotta go, bro. You know, which was weird. Right now, Steph Curry is balling out. Dropped the three, got it down by 6, 20-26. You know, this is at the house as well. The play-in. Come on now. I think they're gonna change that 3-point rule as well, as far as the not the landing in space, but the jumping into the guys that you see a lot of guys do. I think they're gonna change that rule. That's probably on the agenda soon. So if you were to live bet the Warriors, just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. It's at minus 150 now. Just chill. Total hasn't really moved too much. It's at 221.5. It was at 220.5 start of the game. Towards the end of the first quarter, it's pretty much the same. So there's nothing really changing there as far as the pace wise. Very interesting though. Warriors down by 2 points. Getting it down back to 3.5 on the full game. Now they're up here, hit a 3. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Very interesting of turning events there. Very interesting turning events. Jordan Poole hits the 3. Wow. Crazy. That's another reason why you gotta you hope that they blow them out, because this team can shoot with Golden State and other team cannot. Probably should have got that plus 130, guys. I was sleeping, talking all this other shit about this games that don't come on till the other day. Yeah, so my look here in this game is obviously Knicks first half, but I'm staying off the full game because Atlanta could easily. They're the better shooters, just like this game. They're the better shooters. Are you going to get the same 3-point production out of Bullock? Yes, you can rely on Bullock rather than you can rely on Bertans, but you cannot rely on Bullock like you can rely on Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? So that's my beef with New York here as far as Trae Young. Trae Young could light these motherfuckers up. We gotta hope that the Collins Julius Randle matchup is won on New York side. If not, then Collins have the day. If Collins has a day and Trae Young is not having a day, there's a really good chance that the Atlanta could still beat this team. Just based off of Collins having a game against Julius Randle. Julius Randle has to have a good game in order for this to happen. Unless, you get vintage Derrick Rose in the playoffs. We haven't seen Derrick Rose in the playoffs in a long time as well. That's going to be something that I'm going to be looking at too. He was on the 6-man ballot too. Shout out to Derrick Rose, man. Shout out to Derrick Rose making the 6-man ballot. Big moves right there. Big news right there. That's what's up. One of my favorite players back in the day. So yeah, we got them up right now. Golden State. They're probably going to lose the first quarter now that Memphis Grizzlies just hit a 2-pointer. We're not getting no favorable numbers here, though. So let's just wait. I think at halftime, you're going to see me tweet out something, though. Because I think Grizzlies probably got this shit. I think Grizzlies got this shit. Even though the shooters are on the other side, like I was saying, but it just give me I just have a feeling here, man. These guys could get just butthurt. I have a bad feeling just looking at these motherfuckers today. Sometimes you gotta go like that. Sometimes it gotta be like that. Man, maybe we should have hit that, bro. I did have action on the baseballs later on as well. I did want to look at the first half under in this Dodger game. Obviously, Wood against Bauer. Very interesting. Wood coming back. Very interesting there. That game is already on. It's live. It's live right now. Very live. First half, 3.5. I missed it. Fuck. No, I didn't. It's still straight. It's actually at the same. It was at 7 already. Okay. Maybe we could get a 4. So I'm gonna wait for these guys to get on base. Wait for these guys to get on base at the Dodger game. Maybe we can get a 4 here in the first half. This Giants Dodgers game. And I'm gonna take that. That's the way I'm looking here. Interesting game with this White Sox Yankee game as well. Man, pitcher for the White Sox was on fire there, bro. I got a little bit on the White Sox. Shout out to my guy Ski. Got a little bit on that. You know, that looked good. Okay, so let's go back to this live spot here with this Warriors. Look like you're getting Memphis Grizzlies at plus 125 because it's the end of the first quarter. Let me see. Plus 125. Yeah, I think we are getting that. No, it just froze out. All right, I'm gonna. Hey, sometimes it happens like that. You just hop off on accident because you got 2 fingers or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, we having a long night, man. It's been a long night. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Man, will that ever stop?
It will never happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Not ever.
That shit like that ain't gonna never stop. I'm gonna always do some shit like that. Just because it's just what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all, it's TrotWAM, WAM OG. Walter Trotter the Sun, TrotWAM on Twitter. Sipping on this Contact Hazy IPA. Thinking about taking the Grizzlies here, bro. But I think we could wait. For the Grizzlies. We're gonna wait for the Grizzlies here. They're gonna be up at the half. Once they are up at the half, it could be 2 different ways though, honestly. Because it's confidence shown by Curry, right? Curry confidence can propel this to other, Golden State, but I think Memphis got this one. So hopefully we can get a little bit. Hopefully we get these guys, up a little bit. Golden State up. I might flip it the other way, but right now I'm not on anything. Haven't made. And the winner today played the Utah Jazz. Either way, they smoke. Utah Jazz gonna pull this shit off. It's not that hard. Like, even if it is Golden State, like, okay, Utah Jazz should be scared of Golden State, but no. They shouldn't be having no problem here, bro. Utah Jazz shouldn't have no problem. Why would Utah have a problem with Golden State? Like, they don't have nobody out there that can't make a 3 on their team. Like, they got guys that can make 3s on Utah. Bogdanovich's been heating. He's been holding it down. They're getting guys back that aren't really coming back. It's going to be interesting to see the rhythm in Donovan Mitchell, the rhythm in Mike Conley, because Mike Conley, even being able to be inserted into this role that he's in right now, was challenged. So him having that rhythm coming off of this injury is going to be something I'm going to key in on, but gotta watch it, bro. Gotta watch it. I think Golden State is gonna. I think they're gonna be able to catch up, man. Come on, Golden State, catch up. If not Golden State, just get blown out too. Get blown out to another half. Even though Golden State is not the same third quarter team, I remember those good old days. You could just hope for them to be losing that halftime, and you could get them really good for the full game live bet, because you know they're going to come out in the third quarter and those numbers are going to change. Like, you just know it. Can't do that no more. This is not the same Golden State. They don't got Clay yet. Yeah, Clay back, and then they'll be back at that. Right now, they don't got that shit. Jordan Poole is doing his thing, though. I ain't gonna lie. Jordan Poole doing his thing. Good bench piece, bro. Keep him in the summer league and shit. Motherfucker be like 3-year summer league shit. You know what I'm saying? No offense, but yeah, bro, this shit kind of boot. You know what I mean? I've been holding it down though. Y'all can't say that though. You know what I'm saying? I've been holding it down, trying to do my thing, trying to find a spot here, and I may be biased on thinking about this Grizzlies pick here. I may be biased. Let me refresh here, see if that works. Like, cause I'm not getting no fucking action, bro. There we go. All right, here we go. So I'm getting them at -1.5. They're down by 3. I'm getting a -1.5. -120. That's terrible. That is terrible. Come on now. Yeah, I really like Memphis here though. So I'm not going to try to talk myself into Golden State because they got Steph Curry. That's the reason why I feel like a lot of people like them today, because Steph Curry. Like, you hoping he drops 40, but people said it today as well. Like, you know, Golden State could be running out of gas, and they left all their heart in LA and whatever the fuck. Oh fuck, I heard that shit from. That was weird. Like, no, they didn't, bro. They got to make the playoffs, make something out of this season, right? I heard them say that actually after the game as well. So, you know, that's kind of you hoping their mindset is. In halftime, if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm telling them they need to, you know, keep at it, because they are playing they are playing with purpose right now. So as far as me saying that they were kind of like lagging a little bit, that was kind of like some first quarter vibes here. Second quarter, it seemed like they snapped all the way out of that, obviously without Curry on the bench. So, you know, they're playing a little bit more expired here. I just think that this is probably a Grizzlies team that just a little too deep. Their bench is too deep. What's up with that Looney, man? Looney, the homie had the Looney prop. That shit looked nice. Yeah, that looked nice. Okay, so as far as this Utah game though, man, like, why would I be worried if they play the Memphis Grizzlies? So if they're playing the Memphis Grizzlies, it's going to be an inside-out type of game. But there's going to be more threes made than twos in this game, I believe. If that makes sense. Or the threes are going to be obviously more valuable because threes are more than twos, but they're going to be more emphasis on threes in this game in this game for Jazz and Memphis than you're seeing Memphis going down low. Because Rudy Gobert's not going to lay up. He's not going to lay up right here. Valanciunas not going to be able to bully him all the way. He's going to get some opportunities. You know, he's going to have his fair share, but he's not going to be able to bully Rudy Gobert all the time. And if the other way around for Draymond is just trying to get him in action. They're trying to get Rudy Gobert in action. You know what I mean? They're trying to get Rudy Gobert in action. And for Steph to just mix up Rudy Gobert, get him off of pick and roll. Same thing. The reason why I was just furious with the Lakers, man, and I could just talk about that right now before we go into that game. The reason why I was furious with the Lakers against Golden State, and the reason why we didn't dominate them early on, is basically because we had two centers running out there. We had two fucking centers out there, and that's why I started off the show saying that the Lakers are with the theatrics. Yes, I have the hat on. But they with the theatrics, bro. You can't trust them. Can't trust them motherfuckers, bro. Can't trust the Lakers, man. They gonna do some weird shit. Have Drummond and AD out there. The fuck you got these two big motherfuckers out there for? And the only guy that's out there is Draymond. And like you may say Looney was out there too, but bro, like, come on, bro. Like they're doing us a favor for having Looney out there. As soon as they took Looney out, they still had the same wonky ass lineup. Frank was just doing some stupid shit, you know. And I still say that, and I hold on to that shit, but I'll leave it at that. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's still out here with me, man. I can't see the chat. I'm just having issues here. So if y'all out there saying stuff, bro, I appreciate y'all. Maybe I'll pull it up on my phone. But I'll do a replay and, you know, make sure I appreciate all y'all for doing that. Hit the like button and all that good shit. Typically, we don't be on this long, but it's the playoffs, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, my wife in there with the baby. So I might as well get my time away. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's the creep shit in me right there. Yo, cold motherfucker for doing that. She gonna watch this shit and be like, wait a second, you said this. It's only right. It's all right. But yeah. So yeah, I didn't make no bets on this shit today, bro. I'm trying to keep my soldiers intact. I did have the White Sox. You know, that shit is tied up if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure, bro, before I start running my mouth. You know, Memphis Grizzlies, man, they're up. And you could get plus 130. I might hit them, man, but at the same time, I think Golden State could pull it off and win the first half. I think they could win the first half, and it'd be better off if I take the Grizzlies later. And I say that, and they go down to plus 115. Damn. I'm gonna leave it alone though. I'm gonna leave it alone. Don't want to force it. Don't want to force it. It's been a back and forth game though here. Don't want to force it. But yeah, let's look at this baseball. While I'm pulling that up. It's the bottom of the ninth. So looks like it may be going in extras. Maybe not going extras. Oh shit. Maybe not going extras. Oh shit. Oh. My fault, y'all, for the dead air. I'm just trying to check this shit, man. This shit is, it's got money on the line, bro. Y'all know how that shit is. Come on, man. 3-2. No outs. Run on base. Oh, cool. Okay. All right, man. You're still getting another surge here from Memphis. That plus 130 that I was telling you guys I might want to take, that shit is gone. That shit is gone. Minus 105 now. So, that being said, Golden State can lose this first half. Golden State loses this first half. There will be favorites by 2 or 3 points in the second half. They could still be underdogs for the full game, though, in that span. I think we may be able to get them at the full game money line plus money. Like we should have got it at plus 130. And we missed out on the plus 130 on the Memphis as well. Could have got both sides plus 130. And been profitable. But it's cool. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to stay away from that. Starting to feel still a little nervous. I'm nervous as hell about this game here. Chicago White Sox. 1-2, 0 outs, one player on, one runner on. I think I should be able to put that game on as well. Let me see if I can put that game on. And you know what I wanted to say as far as the reason why I like Memphis here in this matchup too, originally. And I wanted to take them at the +5, but I didn't. It's because the bench they got guys that are going to be around in the NBA. Tyrus Jones is going to be around the NBA. Even Grayson Allen, he'll be around in the NBA. Bane, Melton, those guys will be around in the NBA for sure. So they got guys that I feel like have promise. Some of those guys on Golden State, they ain't about to make it, bro. And no offense, like I don't want anything bad on them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're gonna be around like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's other guys that I mentioned, like, you know what I'm saying, I could see them being very much, even if they're like, career bench guys. I could see those guys being around for a long time for sure. See if I can get this baseball game on, man. Cause I'm not gonna lie, man. This shit is kind of depressing, man. Like playoff hockey right now is live. Like that's where everything is at. Playoff hockey is live right now. That fucking I would say this before I shout out to the Vegas Golden Knights. Before the Vegas Golden Knights came on, I seen the line plus 400 for the Red Sox right before JD Martinez hit the home run. And that shit was looking good, bro. I'll just leave it at that. Go into this hockey game yesterday. See the Vegas Golden Knights, bro. Like, man, like they're down. They gonna score next. So I'm looking for that, like them to score next prop. So I see that shit favor. I'm like, all right, what is the money line looking? Hit the money line. They scored 3 times in a row, bro. That shit was wild. They scored 5 times in a row, actually. My apologies. They scored 5 times in a row. But shit was crazy. But yeah, playoff hockey is intense, man. Very intense. Very interesting as well. Something that I learned through the years, betting with my guys. Shout out to Jimmy the Bag, Peter Loshak. For sure, the only guys that I really was, paying attention and hearing what they're saying as far as hockey, as far as like lineups, defensemen, and the reason, and a lot of things is penalty kill, stats, and things like that. Like things I learned from them. Like that shit was hella dope to learn. Definitely those guys should teach a class. Yeah, but Memphis Grizzlies is winning by 7 points. You got the timeout here, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. No, you don't. We live still. We still live. We still live. Oh, we got the timeout now. Here we go. We got timeout now. Timeout by Memphis. I figured that. Timeout by Memphis here. So as they have the timeout, they are favored. You're only getting an even money spot on the Warriors. They're down by 7. I think that's probably the way to go. As much as I want to take Memphis here, they're just letting them hang around too fucking much. I might be able to get a better number though. Let's wait. We're not in a rush, bro. I just need content. That's my mind be thinking like that too. And I'm like, nah, I can see this shit at plus 130 again. Go back to plus 130. We won't lose at that time. So I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all know how we rock, bro. Y'all know how we rock. My heart almost jumped, bro. I looked at the wrong score. Oh, we got a walk-off. Walk-off homer. Oh, no, single. Walk-off single. Damn. Walk-off single. Lost my little money I had on the White Sox. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. You win some, you lose some. That shit sucks, though. Hate fucking losing money, bro. This year, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Been having a pissed off time, man. Been trying to stay positive. No, you gotta find the W's, though, man. Gotta find the W's, bro. That time it was garbage because I couldn't put the damn game on in time. All right, so down there coming back, I am noticing that this total is creeping up to 225 and a half, 225 and a half. The second quarter is 47-40. Why do we think this total is going to go over? Based off of what we're seeing here, it's been pretty tightly contested. I might be thinking under here. The first half, it's 5 minutes left. Let's lock in this first half under. No. Let's take that back because that shit is low. Wow, that may be an over spot here. Wow, at 115 points. Being right now, we just basically need about 30 points in 5 minutes. That'll be 6 points a minute, about close to that. That's high quality. That's high tempo basketball right there. You're probably not gonna get that. 115 and a half, maybe that's sharp. Man, that's sharp right there. But I think that we could go under that. I think we could go under that. I'm gonna leave it alone though, because I just lost, and I got a rule here. When I lose a bet, gotta wait 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you just gotta know about yourself. You gotta wait 5 minutes, bro. Since I did lose that shit, I'm counting from right now. So we got 12 here. We've been on for an hour. I've been on for an hour. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all. I just can't see them. Curry got 14 points, 4 for 9. 2 for 5 from the 3. Been held in check in my standards. Probably would have had he had a dub around this spot, around this time against the Lakers. So it was looking spooky. Or I want to say he didn't have a dub. It was probably around the same. It may have been around about the same. So this game is back on. We got a live action here as far as you're getting plus money on the Golden State Warriors at plus 105. They're down by 7 points. This game, no, I'll take that back. It's minus 105 now. This line is moving. Let's refresh. Let's refresh. Okay. So I think Utah is going to win this series convincingly, regardless of the matchup. 5 games max. I don't think it's going to be a watch for. I don't think this, especially if it's Steph Curry, they're not going to sweep them. They're going to have a bad shooting game. Maybe even the first game they might have a bad game, have issues there. I don't think they're going to sweep the Steph Curry. I don't think they're going to go 6 games with the Grizzlies for sure. They could probably 5 game Warriors. They could get 5 games off on the Warriors. Put them in, take them away, put them away. We get plus 115 here for the Golden State Warriors. Plus 120 now. Plus 120 for the Warriors. Almost at the spot I like it right now. We're getting back down to that. Them losing by 10 points. I just need them to break right here. They break right here. We might be taking the Warriors here. Yeah, we're going to take the Warriors. We're getting the Warriors at plus 135. I like this spot. Oh, actually, plus 180. Let's lock that in. I'm taking the Warriors here, plus 180. Money line, plus 180. Official play. That's what we're taking in. We lock that in right now. It's plus 185 for some other people as well. Maybe they didn't accept that. It's still going through. They didn't accept it. Plus 150 now. Motherfucker. Damn, they didn't accept that. That sucks. Is it my internet, bro? 185 now. Plus 185. Come on now. I hate this part about like the live betting because it's like you're at their mercy now. Like, what are you gonna allow me to get, bro? Like, It's at plus 190. Like, I was trying to get it at plus one. Like, now it's at plus 200. Come on, bro. Give it to me. Give it to me. Down by 12. Go State Brick. Memphis Grizzlies got the ball. Running back down. It's a high-tempo game. I got it at plus 185. There we go. There we go. We got it at plus 185. Golden State Warriors. Plus 185. Plus 185. We took the Golden State. And the reason why, again, we will say it one more time, they got shooters. They got shooters. Of course, Tillman is out there. Of course, Tillman is out there, but they got shooters. Let me send that to the homies, though. I'm gonna let them know I'm on that shit, too. I gotta send that to the homies, you feel me? That's how you know it's real. We're gonna tweet that out as well. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. It's only right. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. We want to make sure we do something. We get something out. End off the night right. I pretty much will win almost all my money back. We hit this shit. So we're going to come through and hit that. It's at plus 350, though, bro. They down by 15 points. You know what I'm saying? So it is trouble. They are in trouble there. They are in trouble there. We was on both sides of it. But I like it right now. And I like what we did. It's been TrotWAM. WAM OG. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. It's WAMTalk. Wednesday will be returning on Wednesday. We're going to try to get more content out there for the playoffs as well. Other than that, man, y'all know where to find me. Y'all probably won't find me, though.
I've been talking to people walking here. We've been talking about next year, and I'm sitting there saying, I'm not going to be